is out there at Griffin. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. And for Utah, they've got Bledsoe. Bogdanovich out there with John Collins. Then it's Bagley. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. Westbrook with the bucket. Opening day, Steve, for some teams, it's a fresh start, and for others, it's the first step towards settling unfinished business, taking care of what they didn't do the previous season.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I think that those teams that came very close to maybe winning a championship or being there, those are the guys that are hungry. Those are the organizations. They are chomping at the bit to start the season.
Down low, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
If you allow Blake Griffin to get that close, the result, a dunk.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here's Schroeder. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
And Utah has possession after the miss from Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Bagley against McGee. Passes it to Griffin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Marvin Bagley picks one up. And for Blake Griffin, always a great outside shooter for the power forward position, Greg, but he's added range the last few seasons.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Griffin go from a guy who might take 1 3 a game to someone putting up about 6 a night. The results have been there for him as he shoots a respectable rate from beyond.
The first one at the line is good.
You know, thinking back, Chauncey Billups once said Griffin might be too nice of a guy, yet he's a league leader in technicals almost every season.
The Jazz making a switch here. Baines is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And for the Thunder, a lot of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
Now, here's Collins. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. Fires the 3.
Some glass and defense by Blake Griffin, unwilling to budge.
So for the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Bledsoe. Over Westbrook. True on the 14-footer.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Now here's Bledsoe. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. And that one's good, Barnes.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
Bledsoe with it. Pass to Bogdanovich. And he drops it in from the low post.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovich. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
McGee dishes to Westbrook. Another shot, and the layup good by McGee. McGee's got his second bucket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Bledsoe kicks to Bogdanovich. And Griffin sends it back.
I love the defensive intensity from Blake Griffin on that play.
A different look for Utah. Harry Giles is checked in for John Collins. Moutier comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Conley in for Eric Bledsoe. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Noel's checked in. Conley inside the line. Another miss by Utah. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 15-6 run. And it's Schroeder missing.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Conley, the pass to Giles. Here's Moutier, and Griffin sends it back. And he's able to get it back. The dish to Schroeder. Back to Griffin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Michael Conley picks one up. Well, this term load management now is something you hear about, read about all the time, Steve. Do you think we'll ever see the regular season shortened by a few games?
You know, Commissioner Silver has talked about it, and it's been thrown around 75 games. I will say the NBA has done a fantastic job, along with the Players Association. There's longer off seasons. I mean, and there are also longer time throughout the All-Star games, and there's not as many back-to-backs.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Second, the Thunder.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Moutier, and that one is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Ferguson. He is covered by Bogdanovich.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
To the wing right side. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Neto, and the layup falls.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Really struggled in the loss against Oklahoma City. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Noel. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Neto surveying the floor. From deep three-point range. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Jazz trail by 13. Here's Bogdanovich. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Bogdanovich has got his third basket of the night. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the first. Off target from the baseline. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here. Conley left side. Fades and shoots. Offensive rebound. Giles kicks to Bogdanovich. And the lead is down inside single digits. Bogdanovich has got 9.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's Holiday. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. From deep. And so it's Oklahoma City in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. Russell Westbrook has surly disposition on the court, but he talked
throughout the years I've been trying to.
Well, you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around him.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
You can see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
We've got Bojan Bogdanovic, Ilyasova out there with Giles, then it's Conley, and it's Moutier in its shooting guard. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Ilyasova.
And when you look at Utah, this team, year after year, seems to be more than a sum of its parts.
I like that they always look for guys with big-time character, unselfish, low-drama players, and there's a confidence with this group.
And it's Giles missing. The Thunder leading by 9. Holiday looking for an opening. From 12 feet out, here's Griffin. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bagley the pass to Bogdanovic. Inside, Giles. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic.
I love Bogdanovic's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. And in a league obsessed with shooting, easy to see why Bojan Bogdanovic has solidified himself as a key player.
I mean, over 40% from long range in recent years, competes defensively. He's a player.
For the Jazz, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Giles. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Moutier. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Mike Conley. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. JaVale McGee's checked in for Griffin. Harrison Barnes comes in for Terrence Ferguson. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Raul Neto. Bledsoe against Westbrook. Bledsoe controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Back to McGee. And it's Schroeder in the corner. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
He has a wiry frame, but he's stronger than he looks. Schroeder, unafraid of contact, able to complete the play.
Westbrook against Bledsoe. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Bledsoe, and the rejection by Noel. Here's Schroeder, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
The blazing speed of Dennis Schroeder enabling him to keep the defense off balance.
The first free throw is good. Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Smitty, why is that so hard to simulate without going through it?
Kevin, reasons why is in the playoffs, everything is taken to another level. Also, you seeing this team night in and night out. They know your plays. You know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. The Thunder with another miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
DiVincenzo passes to Bledsoe. To the paint. Makes it off the glass. DiVincenzo's got it back down to within single digits for the Jazz.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Bogdanovic, no luck. The Thunder leading by 12. Barnes outside. Dishes it to Schroeder. Top of the key. Oklahoma City gets it back. Got a piece of it. McGee, the pass to Westbrook. Tries yet again. McGee's shot is off.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Bledsoe outside. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Collins, that's a two-pointer. That one off the back iron and out. Westbrook scanning the floor. That one goes in. Westbrook's got 9.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the net.
And the Jazz call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Utah. Mike Conley comes in for Bogdanovich. And then for Oklahoma City, Griffin's checked in for Noel. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Holiday against Bledsoe. Right side, Collins. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Over Westbrook. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Look at the body control after drawing the bump. Griffin still an elite athlete.
Bledsoe passes to Collins. Bledsoe against Holiday. A floater, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Russell Westbrook. For Utah, they have converted 1 or 2 free throws so far today.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Giles comes in for Collins. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Thunder also changing it up. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Raul Neto subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Ilyasova dishes to Bledsoe. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
The free throw drops for Bledsoe.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Outside Holiday. Inside, it's stolen by Mudiay. Here's Bledsoe. The basket good off the assist from Mudiay. And 12 points for Eric Bledsoe.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite. Some incredible work in this one by Blake Griffin. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and that does it for our halftime show. We now...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Blake Griffin in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So for Oklahoma City right now, You've got Dennis Schroeder. JaVale McGee is out there with Griffin. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot.
And Smitty, as tough as they are on D, the Jazz have been middle of the pack offensively. How do they improve there?
You know, GA, they could be a top 10 offense. The two things that have held them back are turnovers and poor free throw shooting.
Here's Griffin. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Griffin's got 14 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
DiVincenzo passes to Bledsoe. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Westbrook. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Thunder have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
On a talent in the 2018 draft, Smitty, who do you think has the highest ceiling of that group?
Kevin, I love that question because it's not who's the best player who has the best talent. It's the ceiling. I think Jaren Jackson Jr., Marvin Bagley, those guys have so much room to grow. The Doncic and the Trae Young, those guys are fantastic. They have room to grow, but I think those two have a lot of room to grow, and they're already good.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Griffin trying to get open. It's deflected, and he recovers it, and he gets it back. Yep, it counts. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's DiVincenzo. Thunder with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
The Thunder have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Barnes, the former Tar Heel, is usually lights out from the charity stripe.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Giants. Nerlens Noel checks in for Oklahoma City. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bagley kicks to Bogdanovich. Bledsoe outside. 5 on the clock. From deep 3-point range, kept alive. And the rejection by Noel. Oh, Griffin in position.
He's been this way all evening. You can see it in Griffin's eyes. He has scoring on his mind.
Jazz trail by 21. DiVincenzo passes to Collins. Pass to DiVincenzo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Griffin finds Westbrook. Stolen by Collins. Now Bledsoe on the corner. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Back to Noel. Out to the right wing. Here's Schroeder. Drops in the layup for 2. Schroeder's got 8 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Utah calls timeout. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
A different look for Utah. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for John Collins. Emmanuel Mudiay comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in for Eric Bledsoe. Aaron Holiday's checked in for the Thunder. Raul Neto comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Here's DiVincenzo. That one doesn't go. Holiday with the defensive effort.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Great look by Blake Griffin. When your foreman has that ability to pass the basketball, it's a major advantage.
Bagley the pass to DiVincenzo. Knocks it loose. To Bagley. Over Holiday. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far. But as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
Here's Conley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Smitty Snyder, also an All-American in high school, 2-time Washington State Basketball Player of the Year in high school.
Led Mercer Island to a state title, and then experienced coaching in college, the G League, and abroad. He's a lifer, and he's been around the game far and wide.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Jazz. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Ferguson's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist-to-turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding.
The 3, and that one's good. Griffin's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Conley against Holiday. Taken away by Holiday. Over Conley. The shot by Holiday, no good. Jazz shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Here's Moutier, and there's the feed to Bagley. It's good. Bagley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
55 seconds left in the third. And Noel throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And here is Conley. Kicks it to Moutier. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Holiday with it. Baines is there. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Bagley, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Here's Conley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Masterful control by Mike Conley, keeping his eyes on the rim and nailing the shot through contact.
Blake Griffin getting it. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Marvin Bagley is out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then it's Conley, and it's Bledsoe in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Steve, it seems like criticism of NBA officials is reaching a very interesting level. We see players, coaches, and now even executives confronting these officials over their calls.
You know, I know we love the word transparency, but I think also for these referees, because of technology as well, we're seeing these players from so many different angles, and we want to talk about it. We're coaches and executives and players, the plays they miss. And I think that's what we're, putting too much energy in.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The Jazz making a switch here. Collins is checked in, and a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Schroeder's checked in. Took him no time at all on that one. 10 points for Barnes.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Collins finds Bledsoe. Here's Conley. And it's good, 2 points.
You know, he left them frozen. The quick move by Mike Conley. Beautiful.
Schroeder passes to Barnes. McGee bounce pass. Pass to Holiday. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Clock at 6. Passes it to Griffin. That shot off. Collins with some nice D. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Bledsoe taking his time here. Now the pass to Bogdanovich to the inside. And it's Baines missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Holiday, the pass to Griffin. That shot misses. And Utah the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. A lot of people think, Steve, there are 3 factors necessary to achieving organizational success. Ownership, and ownership. What do you think?
I guess it's ownership. I think it also comes down to trust. Trust in anything gets you a chance to be successful.
And Steve, you know, it's just about establishing that culture, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think you got to have an identity, a culture that everybody wants to be a part of.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Oklahoma City. Launches it. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's DiVincenzo, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Barnes outside. He kicks it to Schroeder. Griffin dishes to Schroeder. Over to the wing. Puts it up. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you